vary. Sometimes we come in at 6 in the morning, sometimes 5, sometimes 7, depending on our schedule for the day, picking up disabled people and taking them to the doctor or to the hospital or to dialysis. We're door to door, curbside to curbside pickups. We go to the people's homes, and a lot of times we have to assist the people because they're disabled, and we might have to help them with their wheelchair or with their walker and go along with them to get them on the lift to make sure that it's done in a safe and proper manner. And it's a real blessing to be able to have a job like this, to be able to look out for people that you might say are a little bit less fortunate than others. And so that's what I really love about it, is not that they're disabled, but you can extend an arm out from the City of Greenville to help somebody else out that is disabled. But in 5 years, I've went from driving the city bus part-time and driving paratransit part-time to being full-time in the paratransit department, which it's just a total increase of volume as far as helping people and our bus system improving, and it's just been a great thing to see.
I'm an education instructor, and I teach students their life science curriculum, or actually support their life science curriculum that's already taught to them. So we review that in a classroom setting, and we use program animals so they could touch them. They can actually remember this information a little better. As far as the summertime, since they're out of school, we have programs called Zoo Camp, so we have different themes going on during the summer, and lots of activities out in the zoo, in the classroom. So not only do I teach the programs, but we actually create the programs, and that's a lot of fun. In addition to that, we do take care of the animals that we present to the students. We also started a couple of years ago, we heard about the distance learning or video conferencing, so we purchased the equipment to be able to do that. So we're able to reach out to students that are I've talked to students in Canada, California, Texas, New York, so all across the United States and into Canada. They seem to be really excited about the animals that they see on screen and the information that we go over. Every day is different. The students I really enjoy. You just never know what they're going to say out of the mouths of babes, and that's always fun and refreshing to deal with every day.
It is a very stressful job. We have to make decisions in fractions of seconds. I think it's almost in our DNA. I think we're coded genetically to be able to do these jobs. I take it as part of the job. And then of course, you know, we don't work all the time. We're off, we have other ways of relaxing. I love the National Crime Information Center computer. That's the FBI SLED, we call it CJIS, Criminal Justice Information System. I think that NCIC does more to protect our officers out in the field than any other thing out there. Of course they have weapons, of course they're highly trained, but you know, when they pull up on a car and they have the capability in their patrol cars with the computers in the cars to run that vehicle tag, know that that is an armed felon inside that car prior to stopping that car. I think it just does so much to keep the officers safe, and that's what I'm about, is officer safety. One of the things that I've always noticed since I've been here is, you know, as an employee, I think we have to have loyalties to our employer, but I see a reciprocity there. The City of Greenville reciprocates in kind. They're loyal to their employees, they're good to their employees. They care about the employees because they recognize the employees are their most valuable asset. So, and I just want to thank the City of Greenville for all the opportunities they've given me.
in 1993, February, I came to the City of Greenville as a part-time records clerk. And that's how I started by Judy Long, which she's still here. She started and gave me a chance of working here. I was part-time at Greenville Tech, and I was also a nanny. And then when she gave me the opportunity, that's what started. And ever since then, I've still been here. The City of Greenville has changed so much. Downtown area is beautiful. We got Reedy River. We have all the restaurants. At that time, we only had the Hot Dog King, and we had Denise in the canteen, which was wonderful at the time. But as the city has progressed and it's grown so much, I ended up over the police departments. Now I have to drive over in downtown to get something to eat. But at that time, we just walked out the door, got the Hot Dog King, came back in. But now there's so much, and the City of Greenville has advanced so much and became so beautiful that it's just so different now. 20 years later, I've seen such a growth in the city, and the police department is just amazing. At this time, I enjoy working with all the guys. I work with 90% police officers, and just to see them grow and become uniform patrol officers to captains is amazing, and their growth. And this is such a big family over here that I enjoy working for the police department. I enjoy working under my chief, Chief Wilfong. It's just a wonderful environment.
I come to work from the city. I was born and raised in Colorado. I was living in New Mexico at the time, and I married a girl from the Greenville area, so moved up here in 1986. And one of the first applications I put in was with the City of Greenville, in particular with the building maintenance department. Basically all the trades, your electrical, your plumbing, your HVAC, and of course your carpentry. And there's a lot of painting. Whatever needs to be done in those various trades is we kind of as a group do them all, probably on a daily basis. I enjoy basically what I do, I enjoy my work, but probably even higher than that is the personnel that I've been working with for all these years, from the beginning to especially now, a real close knit group. There's only 10 of us now. There used to be at one time about 14. Then most recently there was 12. Now we're down to 10. So it not only that I enjoy what I do, the various things, but the personnel that I've been working with, all the men down there, it's just been a wonderful experience.
I first applied for the fire department. That's where I really want to go at, but things changed. So I just applied for it and started working for park maintenance, grass crew area. Worked for them 7 years down there, then I got moved to beautification department. I kept moving up, kept going, and now I'm a supervisor now. So that's how I started in the city. We hear from the general public sometimes, and that's the good part of it. They can walk up to you and appreciate what you're doing and like what you're doing, and that's the motivation, and that's the pride you have in your work. That someone come up and say this look good, and that'll make you more motivated of doing your best because you're working for the public, and I enjoy what I see. I'm gonna give my best, and that's what I've been here for 25 years. I'm gonna give my best. I'm gonna do it my best. And they come up and say thank you, and that's more than money, just someone love what you do. First of all, I'm a city resident here. I've been here all my life, so the changes I've seen since I came in '88 are mostly downtown, the Main Street area. That when I was little, I seen J.C. Penney's was here, Phelps, and then he moved to the mall. Then it came a ghost town. Then now you look at it now, it's brought back up to life. Love it here. You know, being here 25 years, it's a blessing to be here. And didn't know I was going to be here that long. It wasn't planning. But it raised my children, my family. It's a good place to be and work here, and I will recommend it to anybody that really want to be here and work outside the City of Greenville.
Well, I had graduated high school in 1976 and had gone to college for a semester, started at Greenville Tech, and had a few jobs and then was laid off. And it was during the late 70s where we were in the starting one of the recessions, and one of the gentlemen that my parents had gone to church with mentioned that there were some openings at the fire department. So I put my application in, and it actually took a year to get hired on. And I started in February the 11th of 1978 was my first day on the job. Walked in the door, and the old headquarters station uptown, and the officer who was in charge took me upstairs and showed me how to slide the old pole. Well, as soon as we got up there, the alarm rang, so I slid it. My first time for real. And that evening we had 2 car fires and had a house fire that one night. So it kind of whet my appetite, I guess, for the excitement of it, of the job, and the thrill, you know, of going to those types of incidents. But I found out pretty quickly that's not really what the job's all about. It's about helping other people. You know, I came on just looking for a job, and very quickly realized after several months that there was more to it than just, you know, fighting fire and having that adrenaline rush. There was a lot more to the job than just that. Well, there are a lot of challenges, and I learned that early on. My brother is a firefighter, or was a firefighter with Parker District Fire Department. And he lost his life in the line of duty in 1988. And that really affected me, not only the fact that it was my brother, but it was a brother firefighter and my best friend. My brother and I were extremely close. And it really brought to light, even though we knew the dangers. I mean, I had been sent to the hospital several times on structure fires, just taking it as part of the job. But when Lamar was killed in the line of duty in that fire, it hit me pretty tough, and it really brought home the realities of the dangers I face. Sometimes we kind of gloss over it a little bit and not really think about it, but it really affected myself, and not only that, my family, my wife. You know, when you're a firefighter, you're away from home a lot, because most of us not only do this job, we work part-time somewhere else. So we're away from home a good bit. And I've been presented with a lot of opportunities to deliver training, you know, across the nation through different organizations. So I'm out of town quite a bit, and being out of town quite a bit, you know, puts a strain on a family. So it's just not the job itself, I think it's everything else that comes, I guess the baggage that comes with the lifestyle of being a firefighter. And I have to commend my wife and my children for loving me and being patient with me and supporting me in what I've chosen to do, because it is kind of a family choice when that happens. It's not just myself as a firefighter, it's the whole family that kind of follows what this job brings to a family in a lot of different circumstances. So I really have to commend my wife and my family for staying with me and supporting me in the way they have. It's, I think initially it was like in my younger days, you know, the adrenaline rush of fighting a fire. But I think more so now when I realize it's more about helping the community. You know, at 2 o'clock in the morning, nobody in the city knows we're out, you know, saving property or saving someone's life. But that family we've been called upon to respond to see the appreciation in their eyes and to go in there and do an efficient job to where you save a portion of their home or something that's valuable to them, the appreciation that they show is a great reward. The letters we receive afterwards from, citizens, automobile accidents, just in something as simple as a burst water pipe, where we go in and we shut the water off, and then we clean up, we pull the water out, we minimize the amount of damage to that person's home and their property, and it may be all they have. But to know that we're able to do that and the satisfaction we get from it is just something you really can't explain, just to see the look on their face and the thank yous that they give you.